On any given Sunday, there's thousands of people that gather in this place to draw near to God and draw near to one another. Now, it's obvious that you can draw near to God in a place like this with great worship and great teaching. The challenge is to draw near to one another. That's where small groups come in. There's a vast difference between a crowd and a community. Join us as we go with Adam and Tracey on their journey from the crowd to the community through small groups.
Well, Adam and I had decided to stay at Eastview, but I knew that it was big, and I knew that we needed to find a way to get connected. And so we kind of went back and forth about joining a small group. We both weren't, I don't think, really in a place where we felt real comfortable putting our faith out there in a group of people. We decided, let's try a small group. And so just, we looked at, they were launching a new study, and it was just walk across the room, and we said, well, let's just try it out. We'll just join for like the 6-week study. We just decided, you know what, this is great, and it made Eastview feel like home, and we'd come to church.
Smaller.
Yeah, come to church, and when we first joined a small group, I had a list of reasons why we shouldn't. We were too busy. We had kids, and we wanted to have kids. I was in grad school. There's all those lists of things.
And I remember specifically pulling up to the curb, not knowing which house it was, and thinking, I'm about to walk in this house and talk about my faith with people, and I don't talk to my mom about my faith. I have a hard time talking to my wife about my faith.
Joining a small group was definitely something I think that has built up our marriage, and it's made us the parents that we are.
No, in the very beginning, nothing was comfortable. But that changed really quickly because everybody was in the same boat. You could tell, at least I felt like I could tell other people, had the same trepidation that I did, and just how scared I was. And there aren't a lot of things that scare me. And so we went through that door, and I remember looking around, trying to make judgments of them based on what they had on their walls, and looking at people and shaking their hands and meeting them and thinking, how can I skate through this night and not let anyone get to know me just too well, or share as little as I can. And some of the people that were in that room when I walked in are as close to me as my brothers.
It definitely is something that at first might be out of your comfort zone, but when you join a small group and you are doing life with people, there's nothing that beats it. These are people that will pray for you, that love you when you mess up, love you when you're having success, love you when something doesn't work out. They're just always there for you.
So this is just one story in the midst of thousands of stories on how people come to community, biblical community, through small groups at Eastview Christian Church. What's your story?